Hold on, wait, what does she mean by that?
You had no desire to kill the Trailblazer. You only did what you did to drive me and the Memo Keeper away, but... why?
Oh. Isn't it interesting?
Did Destiny's slave make you do it?
Elio.
You know, Elio.
I do know my lord to a degree.
This is just the kind of thing that'd get written into your script.
My script has always been brief. Other than that, anything beyond that is unnecessary. He knows my nature. There is but a single destiny from which no one can escape. And until then, I hold the privilege of choice. However, you appear to be ignorant of this. So it's time for me to inquire.
Gosh, I actually like this so far. This is really interesting.
Not your enemy, perhaps.
That's not what I asked.
Yeah, me trying to
Serve your curiosity.
trying to dodge.
Loners wandering the cosmos always have their secrets. Take me. I'm wanted by the IPC, so it's little wonder that I know something about the Stellaron hunters. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I can help.
Oh.
What reason would you have for doing that?
I tend to forget things. Which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise. So... I know who is inside that cold armor.
Oh. Oh, are you gonna tell me? Are you gonna tell me? Is it Firefly?
How about it? Ready to take off that armor and sit down for a talk?
Please, I want to know.
Not yet time.
Oh, fuck's sake. No!
I don't need help, but I can give you a suggestion that would make things better for you and me.
Imagine it's not Firefly and Hoyoverse has just debated all of us. That'd be so fucking funny.
If your goal is the Watchmaker's legacy, then go look into the family. Not only are they covering up the existence of death, but they're burying the past and the truth about what happens inside the dreamscape.
That's the thing, because it was kind of obvious that Sam was not going for the Trailblazer. Like, because I think Sam could have very easily at least damaged the Trailblazer if they really wanted to. I'm saying they because we don't know if it's a boy or a girl, because Sam is one of those names that can be used for both. So Acheron's after the Watchmaker's legacy. She has confirmed that she's an Emanator, and that the hunt is not the path that she follows. So I'm still thinking it's Nihility. However, we could get surprised yet. We don't know. Imagine she's an Emanator, destruction. That'd be so fucking funny. But the fact is like, oh, do you want to take that armor off? That confirms there's somebody in there. And I think it's Firefly.
Already on it.
And the Astral Express is no enemy of yours.
Yeah, because you're keeping me safe and preparing me to fucking fight the Nook.
I know that. I just never expected to hear you say it.
Yeah, because they stuffed the Stellaron in my chest.
The Trailblazer's been taken by Black Swan. Will you go look for her?
No need for that. No harm in mentioning that Elio's only given me one instruction.
Oh.
All of the Astral Express to track down the Grand Legacy. I tried settling this in an easier and more direct way. But as you can see, here I am, confronting you. I failed. Can't ever go against the script.
Nah, don't go against the script, bro.
The so-called impossible is merely something that has yet to happen. That's it. Before we split, can I ask you
So
one more
fucking
thing?
hot, man. I'm so happy I pulled
Is there
her.
anything else in your script about me? I'd like to know what kind of footnote I get to leave in that future foreseen by destiny.
Unfortunately, not a thing came up.
Hmm.
I knew it.
It's so pretty.
Hang on.
Oh.
I don't.
Don't. What?
Your first question was, do you still have dreams about everyone who died because of you? I don't. Never have. I was born without the ability to dream. I live for this cold, harsh reality.
Oh my god.
For a little light and to burn, to keep on burning until I turn to ash. So I really envy you.
Is that so?
I didn't even care for
Why
Sam,
do
and now
you
I
think in the
do.
American world?
Actually, I'm starting to feel something for Sam now. I didn't really care for them until that moment. Oh my god.
We heard about Miss Firefly from Black Swan, but we never expected Miss Robin to...
I'm sorry that I couldn't be with you then.
Reality cruises on in serenity, while undercurrents bubble up from the dreamscape. Just like that memo keeper said. Stay strong, everyone. We can still do what we can for them. Starting with finding the murderer.
Well, it's definitely not
Let's
Sam.
recap
I'm
everything
100%.
then. The Trailblazer just reminded me of something. March, do you remember what that family rep who negotiated with us said?
Indeed, we trust that the Nameless has nothing to do with this. And we also beg each of you to help assist the family in verifying the identity of the deceased. That's how it was put, in reference to Miss Firefly.
Hmm.
Looking back, he seemed a little evasive at the time. And he also failed to mention anything about the earlier murder, too.
Oh, with Robin.
The family's planning on covering up all news about Miss Robin's death. If news gets out, Penacony's going to turn into a bloodbath.
But the murder that followed closely after was obviously beyond their anticipation. The family had to try and turn things to their advantage by bringing in reinforcements from outside. The Charmony Festival is nearly here. They must be snowed under.
It may also be that Miss Firefly's murder had so many witnesses that it couldn't be covered up. So they went with the flow and let more people on the scene to control the situation.
That makes no sense, though.
After all, the nature of the two murders is fundamentally different. The family's first protective measure should be against malicious actors among the guests, such as that IPC envoy.
Adventurine is on guard against Acheron.
Indeed. He was particularly concerned about that
Fuck,
galaxy.
I just knocked over my dry shampoo.
Are we missing the forest for the trees here? I always felt that Adventurine's reasons for accusing Miss Acheron were highly subtle. Can we believe him?
9. He's
At
a
this
lying
point,
hoe.
I'm afraid the only ones we can trust are ourselves.
Look, let's try to gather intel first and then list all the possible outcomes we can. Then we go through them, eliminating contradictions one by one. The fewer facts remaining, the closer we are to the truth. I've still got this sense of foreboding. It's like we're stuck in a whirlpool, spinning around that legacy even after everything that's happened.
This time we're playing the role of a real detective. But before we start, what are we going to say to the family and Adventurine?
That they can go screw themselves.
The family harbors no ill will towards the Astral Express. If they didn't trust the crew, they wouldn't have casually commissioned outsiders to investigate a case that's, in all likelihood, a scandal. Plus, this is the family's turf. Teaming up with them should make things easier for us in the future.
Real.
As for that Aventurine, Welt, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
I mean,
He's complex. He deliberately slow-played his hand during negotiations while running circles around us all the while.
Yeah.
He appealed convincingly to both reason and emotion. It wasn't forced, but the intent was obvious.
Mm-hmm.
Still, it's good to have contacts among all this uncertainty. Aventurine showed his skills, and as far as our interests are aligned, he can become a reliable ally.
But he could also be a really bad
We
enemy.
also need to keep a certain distance from the family. Never let them get too close. Teaming up with the IPC helps balance that out. If either side makes a move, we have the option to pull out.
So, you suggest accepting Aventurine's proposal to team up?
Yes. It's risky, but we can only wait until both sides have played their cards before making any further judgments.
I get why, but there's a whole lot of bad guys and girls around here, and I'm worried about getting stabbed in the back. She's been bullied a few times now.
You always
I can't
bully me.
stand it anymore.
You just keep bullying me. It's fine, I got a lot out of him too. It's cool, you can bully me whenever.
No, I can't accept this.
Look at her, she's so happy.
Forget about it. Just let me keep an eye on him. If that doesn't work, we can just turn the tables and use him instead.
Then, could you please reply to Aventurine? Everyone, take this time to put together your thoughts.
I don't want to do it. Adventure, always open to pull for your game account. Ha! We'll collaborate. Wonderful. Your response came faster than I expected. From now on, we'll all be in this together. Here's a small sum for our upcoming partnership. 100,000 credits? Wowee. That's so generous of you, boss. Thanks. Oops, I pressed send too early. Here's a little extra just for good luck with this new gig. Just as I anticipated, the family is going to run Robin's case under the rug for as long as they can, so her case is only a secret between us. But the other case, that depends on what excuses they have prepared for you guys. I'll take my leave for now, and I look forward to outstanding performance from you guys. Oh, gosh.
Looks like Aventurine is happy with this outcome. Let's tell everyone about it.
Okay. Okay, right. Right, here we go. First.
Aventurine's goal is to try and recapture Penacony for IPC. To do this, he'll have to bring down the family in its entirety to create a big enough chance. The existence of death will be covered up by the family. So how does he plan on taking them down? It's gotta be something important enough that everyone will notice. But it also can't be anything too out in the open.
Perhaps he's going for the hotel? Wait, so perhaps he's going for the hotel, the family, Acheron, Astral Express. Acheron?
Aventurine has devoted considerable attention to her. But this Galaxy Ranger, we know hardly anything about her, and can't rush to any conclusions.
What about he's going for the family?
He's definitely going for the family, and it's just a matter of how. The harmony is strong in Penacony, and almost impossible to take on head-to-head. The fact that the IPC dispatched Aventurine shows that they do not intend to simply play by the book here.
And obviously ratios here too. The hotel?
An attack on the hotel guests? Unlikely. Penacony's guests include quite a few bigwigs known throughout the whole cosmos. People who not even the IPC would dare take lightly. Aventurine is a shrewd merchant, and there's no way he doesn't know that.
He's going for the Astral Express?
I was also considering this possibility. Especially because he respects you so much and has sought you out before a few
I
times.
wish I was respected in real life. Jesus
Perhaps
Christ.
He's also unsure of your intentions and is probing you.
You can fucking try. No conclusions can be drawn just yet.
I'm just speculating. In any case, we have to be careful when handling Aventurine. He's skilled at reading people and discerning the right moment to strike. Also,
Yeah?
he's clearly a born gambler if he's willing to go all in to win.
Of course he is. And that makes me worried. Welt, what do ya think?
Aventurine said something that concerns me.
Yeah?
He accused that Galaxy Ranger of killing Robin without any evidence whatsoever, but said nothing about her connection to that memory zone meme or why he was stalking you. It was a groundless accusation, which only serves to make him seem more suspicious.
Does Aventurine have other plans?
Maybe Aventurine's goal was never to gain our trust. Maybe he wanted to foster a feeling of enmity towards Acheron and make the situation more volatile. Two birds, one stone.
Makes sense.
However, I asked Don Hung back on the Express to confirm that story about the Annihilation Gang and the lost messages. It wasn't something that Aventurine made up out of thin air. You've met her many times now. What's your impression of Miss Acheron?
That she's hot, she's got big booba, she's got amazing thighs, and those shorts are just the right length. She's a very mysterious woman. Weird, I can't seem to remember her.
That
What?
fits the stereotype of a Galaxy Ranger to a T. They're eccentric, unpredictable, and fond of being alone. No wonder she's a suspect.
Interesting. But the fact is, like, weird, I can't seem to remember. Has Black Swan fucked around with our memories, maybe?
I hope it's not too soon to bring it up. But I feel like Miss Robin isn't actually dead, but that she's still alive and well. Somewhere. That everything's just some horrible prank. Because aren't we supposed to be inside a dream? How could someone die in a beautiful dreamscape like this? Shouldn't only good things happen here? Whenever I see the Grand Theater, I just can't stop all these thoughts from flooding my head.
Do you think the family is behind all this?
No. After all, they've brought everyone this sleepy dreamscape, which everyone loves. I just feel like I'm starting to understand them less and less. Everyone's still having a great time out there on the streets. Nobody knows what's happened. It's all so unreal. As if Firefly, Miss Robin, and us were all outsiders from another world.
Yeah. Kind of sucks, doesn't it?
Aw, what a mess. I really want a nice cool drink of soda to help me calm down.
Oh, Marge, I'm gonna cry. Don't.
But then I'd be just like everyone else out on the streets.
Yeah,
Looks
she's
like
taking this
Adventuring
quite hard.
doesn't need anything else. Let's turn our attention to the family's assignment for now. Himiko, what do you think?
Among our current clues, the 2 murders that she witnessed are the most directly connected. I suggest starting here.
Yeah.
One thing I'm curious about is, if a person dies in a dream, what happens to them in real life? Seeing as
Yes.
we're at the family's behest,
Yes.
why not pop back out to reality and verify Miss Firefly's situation back at the hotel? Perhaps we could also make a few inquiries about her while out there.
Bro.
How about we split off into 2 groups? There are still some things worth focusing on inside the dreamscape. I'll investigate those, and we can link up again later.
Worth focusing on? Oh. No problem. I'll leave it to you then.
Huh? Aw, I thought I'd finally get to see Himiko and Mr. Yang go out on a mission together.
Aw, that'd be
Oh,
the day.
well. Take care then, Mr. Yang.
I will. Keep in touch.
Why do anyone who feels like Himiko's voice sounds a bit off, or is it just me?
Honored guest, could you come out for a second?
Honored guest? Oh.
I'd be embarrassed too, getting stared at like that.
What is
Forgive
going
me.
on?
My name is Welt Yang. I'm one of the crew members on the Astral Express. I believe you've met my colleagues.
Well,
Is there something about my name?
I'm assuming this is a Honkai Impact Third reference.
first, don't you want to know my name?
I never thought we would be these 2 would be meeting so quick.
Already do, Miss Acheron. You're a prominent figure in Penacony.
What are they saying about me?
Like
Some claim
you're
that
crazy.
you're the real culprit behind these murders. That the Annihilation Gang's tragic fate at the banquet was a result of your blade. And that you're now attempting to unleash another bloodbath on Penacony.
The Annihilation Gang.
Ifrit of Everflame Mansion.
Tragic fate. That Duke turned his dying body to flames and sacrificed his life as a martyr. He was a determined and heroic pathstrider. Not even a villain should be disparaged like this.
Oh my
What's more,
god,
there
what
were
is
plenty
going?
of suspects invited.
Oh.
Do they really think that a blade is more dangerous than that black hole you're wielding?
Oh. Fuck.
Keen intuition. Not even the family managed to point out the truth behind this cane. So you must surely know, Miss Acheron, that peering into a black hole is not a wise move. As a potential threat, your knowledge of us has reached uncomfortable depths. Reveal your true identity and intentions. Otherwise, brace yourself for gravitational disintegration.
That shouldn't be necessary. But if it makes the Nameless feel less defensive, I'll be happy to abide. Believe it or not, Galaxy Ranger, Acheron. Those are the names I go by to this very day. My trip to Penacony is solely to fulfill an old, final request.
A final request?